This Ultimate Fight event contains full contact action, graphic imagery, and blood that may not be suitable for some viewers.
Big Contracting, Lumber, Slumberland, Furniture, Daisy Dukes, home of the after party. All 50-50 proceeds will be, well, not all, 50-50 proceeds will be going toward Tiffany Molina?
Or Moline.
Molina?
Let me look it up.
Like 6 different pronunciations right there.
Tiffany, going to Tiffany's Medical Defenses. Please stay seated during the fight so everyone can see the action. Please be responsible and do not drive if you've been drinking.
Oh, does that mean me? What?
Molina.
Don't drive if you're drinking, Smith.
Tiffany Molina.
The only other one I heard was Image Drywall, not Imagine.
Oh, not Imagine? Image
Yeah, it's French, Will. Image.
I'm gonna say Imagine Dragons now.
You guys, the head of security is here. His name's Tony out in the lobby. So if he needs you,
Image Drywall.
don't know what to do, go find Tony. Tony, Mike. Tony, Mike.
How's the reboot going over there?
We had a couple Tonys and a couple Mikes when he showed up, so now he's Tony, Mike.
Perfect.
It works. I'm just gonna go change my clothes. I'll be right back.
Still rebooting? Oh. Okay. Oh no, I'm sorry. I was just building in time. So go ahead and do the second one. Yep.
Thanked his opponent, great sportsmanship, says the best fighter he's ever fought.
Yes, John's a classy dude.
After round number 10, we'll be having a short 5-minute intermission.
So we're going to have a short 5-minute intermission here before we start.
Go, Boerschig!
Oh, I apologize. We're not. We're going to have it after this fight. This is going to be our only boxing match of the night. So Joe comes into this with a lot of MMA experience, but I don't think he's ever boxed before.
He's had a couple.
Oh no, I'm sorry. He's four boxing matches.
Yeah,
My apologies.
I've known he's boxed. He's a great boxer, great MMA fighter. Long, lengthy. Doesn't look like he's got a lot of power, but he does.
He knows how to throw a punch correctly.
He does know how to throw a punch. This is going to be a great fight. He's fighting Eric Simonton from Billings Grindhouse,
who is a very good boxer in and of himself. He's a great boxer.
He's mainly a boxer. He's got one MMA fight. He's mainly a boxer. Stocky, big, strong, tough guy.
Very strong. In fact, in this building, he knocked out a friend of mine, Joe Murray.
Yeah.
That was the last a tough
gala. This should be another exciting fight. Tell her 3 more fights. Eric Simonton making his way out to the cage.
With all those same coaches from the Grindhouse, they're having a heck of a night tonight.
Yes. You know, the Grindhouse comes to fight every time. And I've actually trained with Eric. He hits like a freight train.
To steal a Mike Tyson line, when he hits you, you stay hit.
Yeah, yeah, he's packing a punch. This should be another good fight.
Bout number 10 is a boxing match at 175 pounds. It consists of 3-minute rounds. It's sponsored by Image Drywall, First Class Auto Body, and J&M Tire. First, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 174.4 pounds, fighting out of Montana MMA in Livingston, Montana, Joe the Ninja Boerschig!
Joe has a very good following here as well.
Yeah, Joe's fought here in Billings several times, so he's a well-known fighter.
He fights very well, always comes to fight.
Yeah.
But we can never tell who the hometown fighter is.
Yes.
Your referee is Brian Jones.
This is going to be three-minute rounds of classic boxing. Brian Jones brings to the center. I'm sure he's telling them to protect themselves at all times. We're going to come out with some swinging.
The sweet science.
Joe's very long. I expect him to use that jab well.
Yeah, he's going to say Joe's got to have a bit of a reach advantage.
We don't have a tail to tape here, but I'm pretty sure that reach is pretty significant.
Yeah, yeah.
While Eric will have a power advantage, Joe is hits very hard. It doesn't look it, but he sure does.
Yeah, no, he does hit hard. You know, there's a big fist on the end of that long wing. Good head movement from Eric, not staying in one spot.
Both trying to feint each other into somewhere. Oh, and Joe switches
switching up.
Very interesting. Leaves him susceptible for that right hand, but it's also he can be very aggressive from there as well.
Yeah.
And he switches back. Oh, he takes a really hard right hand there, though.
He took it like a champ, you know. Looks like it might have hurt him a little bit, but he's still in there.
Oh, he takes another one.
Eric with the body shot.
Eric's a very aggressive fighter. He's not quite as aggressive in this fight as I've seen him in the past, but I think that's the product of Joe moving.
Yeah, I think he knows a little bit about Joe. You don't want to rush in and make a mistake. He knows Joe's a game opponent.
He sure switches his stances back and forth a lot. I'd like to see him do that while he's doing something, though, and not just switching in the middle of the ring.
Yeah.
Oh, he takes another big right hand. Joe looks hurt here.
Well, Joe's showing he can take a punch.
He sure can. That movement isn't giving Eric quite the challenge anymore. So Joe's going to have to start utilizing that jab better. And he switches stances again.
Eric's got that timing down.
It's the end of that first round.
Nice, good jab at the end of that round by Eric.
Joe started off really well with that jab, but then Eric got that timing and landed some very large, very big right hands.
Heavy shots, yes. But give Joe some credit. He stood in there and took him. Didn't back down from him at all. Yeah, it came, recovered right away.
As you can see in these replays, Joe switches his stances frequently, but he's not doing anything to hide that switch. All right, Brandon Jones says seconds out. We're going to start our second round here.
Here we go, beginning of round 2. Let's see what Joe's corner gave him for advice, and I bet you Eric's corner told him just keep doing what you're doing.
I imagine Joe's corner said to start using that jab better and move again.
Use that length, move around. Right, yeah.
He starts out doing the same thing. We'll see if this round starts. There he's switching again. He's got to hide that switch better, or Eric's going to time that and get him while he's
switch it. Throw one while he's switching up or so. Yeah.
Joe's thrown that lead uppercut several times. If that lands, it's a really good shot. That cross is going to come right behind it.
Yeah. And he can, throw it halfway across the cage. He's got that reach.
Yeah. Again, the start of this round is starting off good for Joe. He's good movement, good jab again. We'll see if Eric can catch him and do the same that he did in the first round. There's one of them.
Got him with another hard.
Joe stopped moving quite as much. There he goes. You got to start moving around better there.
Joe can take a shot. Like you said, got a heck of a chin.
Some guys can take them all day long to the head. You got to hit him to the body to make him fall.
Yeah, right, yeah.
As I say that, Eric throws a big left hook to the body. And another. This looks like the first round. Halfway through this second round, it's looking just like the first round where Joe's winning the beginning and Eric's coming on strong at the end.
Yeah. Kind of, Joe takes that hard shot and kind of slows down a little bit. Oh, Joe with the big punch, just missing.
Joe's corner is pleading with him to throw that jab more often to keep Eric off him. Because there's that big right hand lands again, slows Joe up. Works that body.
Got another one to the body there.
Eric's figuring it out that this guy's taking a great shot to the head. He better hit him into the body.
Yeah.
Eric's just trying to walk him down at this point. Joe's not moving laterally nearly as good as he started. That squared up stance works really well for Joe in an MMA match, but in this boxing, it leaves him very susceptible to that right hand.
A lot of action here in the second round.
Very good round. I think I might have gave that one to Joe. I think he was able to stay moving long enough to where it comes down to this third round.
Yeah, Eric landed the more power shots, but I think, you know, the harder shots, but Joe landed more cleaner shots, I think.
Eric didn't land
Outpointed
enough of those big punches like he did in the first round to win that round, I think. The power edge definitely goes to Eric.
Yes, but to take it a shot goes to Joe.
Wow, he can. He just, it doesn't seem to faze him very much.
No.
But that's the experience that shows. These are two very experienced fighters there. All right, seconds are out and they're closing those doors to the cage. A very lonely feeling, but these two know it well.
Start of the third round.
I can hear Brian Dietz pleading with Joe again to keep that jab working. And Eric is coming on very aggressive here in the third round.
Yeah, throwing some, you know, every punch he throws
every
has
punch has
some intention on, bad intention.
Ooh, Joe landed a good right hand of his own there and backed Eric up. Showing him he's got some power himself.
Yes, Joe's, you know, just because you're tall and lean don't mean you don't have, you don't hit hard.
Indeed, ask Tommy Hearns about that.
Exactly.
There's Joe switching stances again. Eric catches on there and starts circling the opposite way. Ooh, good uppercut there.
A very nice uppercut by Joe on the break.
They always say never break clean.
Well, throw out, throw out.
Eric working that body again. He just takes those punches so well. You can't tell if he's hurt or not.
Yeah, it doesn't even look like it's phasing him.
He is bleeding out of his mouth quite a bit, Joe is, but that seems to happen to him every fight. He's just one of those guys that bleeds.
Yeah.
It's halfway through this last round, and boy, they're sure turning it on here at the end for us. Ooh, big left hook by Eric. And Joe comes right
Joe
back.
coming right back.
Ooh. Ooh, you see Joe breathing heavy there. His mouthpiece sticking out of his mouth a bit. There it is again.
Oh, the headbutt there.
Headbutt there. No cut.
It had Eric stumbled there a little bit.
But when you clash heads, that hurts. About 30 seconds left in this round. We got to see who wants this more. I think it comes down to this last 30 seconds. Oh, and a big right
caught him
hand.
right on the chin.
Eric's definitely the aggressor. He's got the better ring generalship here. There's 10 seconds to go.
Here comes Joe.
Oh, big left hook by Eric.
Oh, great fight. Great show of respect by both fighters after the fight. A hug.
Best fight of the night so far.
Easy. Easily.
I know I'm not the only one feeling this. After that, Joe sure can take a punch.
Yeah. Yeah, wonder how his head's feeling.
I don't. I know it hurts.
Yeah.
So again, it's going to take a few moments for them to tally up the judges' scores.
find out who the winner is.
Foul number 10 has come to an end after all 3 rounds. All 3 judges scored the same, 30-27, for your winner, in the red corner, Eric Simonton!
We get a unanimous decision, all judges 30-27. I would disagree with the scoring. I liked that second round for Joe, but I think they got the decision correct. So now we're going to take a 5-minute intermission and come back with 2 title fights.
Yes, and one amateur and one pro. So we'll be back here shortly.